Hi guys. I've got a little microphone because there are a lot of jungle noises going on right now. So, I am in Thailand, in Khao Lak, which is in the south, and I've just got back from doing a rainforest tour, and I'm staying in the most adorable cabin in the entire world. Like, look at this view. So, today I want to talk about kind of two things, but they're very intertwined, and that is trusting in the universe, trusting in the universe, and how alignment and how we magnetize people, things, opportunities is so real. Because sometimes we know it, but you've not really experienced it yet. And then when you start experiencing it, and you're like, holy crap, it's real. It's so real. It's so real. So, oh, and the second topic is just how solo traveling is the best thing in the entire world. And I quite literally never want to stop, like ever. I could travel all year round and do this permanently, which I'm gonna try and make it my life. Can you hear the gecko? Uh, anyway, um, so this is my first trip, solo trip anywhere. And I'm here for a month, so it's also my longest trip anywhere. And I've been wanting to find my tribe, as many of us have been wanting to do. We just want to find our people. And usually back home, for whatever reason, they just seem to not be there. Hold on. Motorbike. People here are so friendly. Everyone's like, Sawadika! Sawadika! um, on this trip, I made my first friend on the airplane from London to Shanghai. 11-hour flight. I made my first friend. We're still talking and we plan to meet up when we're both in England again. And it's just kept getting better. The alignment of people has been mind blowing. I've met people that think like me, are so spiritual, are so open minded, and their hearts are open and they're living the most incredible lives. And I was at the dinner table with a group of 6 of us. We all met at a yoga class. And I literally started crying at the table because I had never been around such beautiful, funny, open hearted, spiritual people that we could sit and talk about oneness and just all things spiritual, you know. And at the same time, just laugh our heads off and just. I couldn't help but cry because of how beautiful that moment sitting there with them all was. And I was embarrassed a little bit that I was crying and I just met these people, but their reaction to me crying just confirmed just how beautiful they are. They all just held my hand. They were like, oh, girl, like, oh, it was just beautiful. Um, and we ended up spending the next 10 days together in Chiang Mai, a place that I've now fallen in love with, and I'm already planning to go back. And I'm still talking to all of them. I only left them like 2 days ago and it was so emotional. We've all left Chiang Mai now, all gone our separate ways. But one of them in particular is my soul sister, and I've never felt so close to a person so fast in my entire life. And this is all from traveling, all from getting out in the world and letting the universe just work its magic. Work its freaking magic, man. I read a quote. It was a Jay Shetty Instagram post. I read this earlier, and it said, right now, you're living one of your prayers, one of your wishes, whilst you're waiting for the next one to happen. And we really do need to take a moment sometimes to realize if something we've wanted and prayed for and asked for maybe 5 years ago has actually come true. Because for me right now, look where I am. The people I've met and it's opened up worlds that I didn't even know that I wanted. I thought traveling for a month was a long time. People that I've met have been traveling for 6 months, 8 months, 6 years. Gosh, I hope you can hear the birds right now. And I didn't even conceive the idea that you could travel permanently. I just, when you meet people, it just opens up your world, opens up your mind. I want to be a person of the world. I want to learn so many languages. Everyone speaks so many languages, and I am a British person. And to be fair, we don't get pushed to learn another language because we just assume everyone speaks English. And I absolutely hate that about not all British people, but like a lot of us. Oh, there's a doggy. A lot of us don't speak another language, and I am sadly one of those people, and I don't want to be one of those people anymore because everyone can speak 3, 5, 8 languages. I want to join the club. Okay. I want to be a woman of the world and just explore. And even like my thoughts about money have shifted. When I was planning this trip, I was so nervous because I was spending thousands of pounds. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not making any money in this month. Now I'm here. I could not care less. Like, the experience is worth so much, so much. The people I've met, the conversations I've had, the things I've seen. I can sit here and meditate, and it just makes my soul feel like it's on fire. It is worth so much more than the fear of money. I can't stress it enough to you when I say money is beautiful, money is amazing, money is a tool, but we need to spend it. We need to spend it on experiences. We need to spend it on seeing the world. We need to spend it on expanding our life and not try and hold on to it out of fear. Because I'm going to go home in a few weeks and I'm going to make some money and then I'm going to come back out into the world. I have plans. I really need to sit down and properly think about them, what I want to do, but the world and the connections is where it's at. For me, anyway, it's where it's at. There is nothing more beautiful, nothing more important to spend time and money and energy on than seeing the world and meeting the beautiful people that you would never meet otherwise. And solo travel in particular for me is really special and close to my heart now because you just get chucked out your comfort zone. You just can't be shy. You just can't be as introverted as you might be if you went with a friend or in your own group of friends. Like, I am talking to so many people of all cultures, of all ages, I now have friends all over the world of all different ages, and I would never have met them otherwise. There's like a whole group of travelers out here that are just living life so out of the box, so differently to what we think, and it literally cracks your mind open when you have conversations with them of the possibilities in life and the ways that you can live. I know some people who they travel and then they work as like in a bar or in a restaurant, make some money, and then they move to the next country, and that's how they've been doing it. I know some people that have their own businesses and they're working like digital nomad style. I know some people, most people actually, they just quit their job and they're just traveling for like 8, 10 months just because. And they have no plan, they have no idea what comes next. And oh my gosh, it's just so freeing talking to these people and seeing how happy they are. They're so happy without stability, but they're always fine. They're always making sure they never drop below the bar. But look at the experiences that they're having. I just personally, I should shut my door because there's gonna be another gecko in my room. 1 second. There's a gecko in my room and it keeps and I can't find it. I don't want a second gecko friend. um yeah, so I am only 2 weeks into my trip and I've got another couple of weeks left, and my entire world has changed. And I just wanted to share that about stepping out of the comfort zone, seeing the world, and the magic of solo traveling. And and how when you allow the universe to work its magic, it really does. And I'm so excited to see what the next 2 weeks brings whilst I'm still in Thailand, and also to see what the next, like, just what the rest of 2024 is going to bring, because honestly, I just want to come back out somewhere. I'm thinking Costa Rica, I'm thinking America, I'm thinking doing more of Asia. I'm 100% coming back to Thailand next year, but I think I'll save that for next year and do Latin America this year, maybe, hopefully, because I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn Spanish in an immersive experience. That's my current dream, the current thing on my chest. Just listen to this. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a little walk and go find somewhere to have some dinner. But I just wanted to share this as a little bit of inspiration to get outside the box and trust the universe and just see the world. Because I would never take this experience back for anything in the world. And I never want to stop. I never want to stop. Anyway, I hope you're well. And I will see you in the next one. I love you loads. Bye.